the last hope for Slayers. He is.
Slayers MMA.
Crowd goes wild.
Yeah.
For the Slayers' last hope.
Going crazy. Standing room only here. A little bit of a cheerful. Wow. And over here in cross positions at the 3 o'clock is the last hope for MVP. Can they win their first finals ever? He is.
MVP DongRaeGu.
DongRaeGu versus MMA. A true clash of the Titans.
M to the V to the P. That's right.
MVP, I guess.
Everyone making MVP acronym jokes today. Wow, so MMA starting off with a barracks into gas.
Yep.
Going for early gas here.
We're going to see a hatch first from DongRaeGu, I'd imagine.
Well, yes, it's looking like that actually. The first drone was to scout.
Yep. That's
second drone's going to go for the
right.
Checking for proxies with that drone down at the bottom.
And
Very
MMA already getting a gas too, so we're probably already in store for a little bit longer game. He's not going to 2-racks in the finals.
No.
No way.
No, this is going to be a game of epic proportions.
That's
Ladies
right.
and gentlemen, I hope you took that time during that break to use the restroom because you are not getting up for a while now. That drone goes right across the map. He must have something specific planned for cross positions or maybe for close positions because he did scout directly across instead of going for the closer corner first. And he's going to scout that tech lab.
It's going to be a Reaper coming out for MMA. And we got to state again, every one of the actions this player makes in this game could be a $10,000 action.
Yeah.
A click of the mouse.
So much is on the line
keyboard.
right now. And I think the teams probably value, even more than the prize money, I think they probably value the recognition.
Absolutely.
The pride, the... I don't know what else to go with that, actually. Recognition and pride pretty much covered all. But
the excitement.
All the status that comes with being the champion.
Yeah.
And of course the party you get to have afterwards.
Yeah, absolutely. You can bet both teams are probably going to be partying. Even the loser of this team has gotten to the finals again. I mean, that is impressive.
The loser does get 5,000, I think.
Yeah, that's true.
5 million won.
Roughly, yeah. It's around that much, give or take the exchange rate. Reaper coming in right now for MMA. And looks like he's going to pick off at least one drone. He does.
Drone kill goes down very easily.
Hopping down.
Queens are not out yet.
And we might see a bunker here.
Oh, if he could put that bunker on the edge. And nope, he's not going to do that. Just going to chase down the Zergling with the Reaper.
Don't see bunkers and Reapers and bunkers too often. But how much damage will this Reaper be able to do? Now, there are 2 Reapers actually out on the field, which is a little bit unique. Most players just make 1 and then begin making Marines.
Yep. He is just getting the 4 barracks, so he's not going to go for any Speed Reaper shenanigans that we've seen in recent days.
And he's going to need to dodge that Queen. Getting up there without taking a hit. Nice job there.
Dodge,
and sneaking right back down.
Oh, watch out for that Queen, though.
Oh, look out.
Squeezing around it, getting a drone while he dodges the Queen. Nicely done.
DongRaeGu doing a great job controlling his Queens, making sure that those Reapers don't get any more kills than they absolutely can.
They did get 4 kills total, though.
That's right.
2 were Zerglings.
Yep.
But a couple drones.
So not a huge deal this early in the game, but every little bit matters.
Yeah. Now speed is upgraded for the Zerglings now, so the Reapers have to turn tail and run back home.
Yep. Factory getting started now for MMA. And DongRaeGu pushing a little bit at the top of the base. He's going to poke up and see what he can see with those Zerglings. He's only going to see the barracks with the tech lab, so at this point, DongRaeGu still in the dark. Oh, a fast third base.
Whoa.
Going up for DongRaeGu down at the bottom of the map. That is a bold move considering Reapers are still out on the field.
Yeah. I think he just went in there and he saw just a few Marines and assumed, because it's standard, that it was going to be an expansion build.
Yeah.
And it is, in fact, an expansion build. Said, all right, well, if you're not going to attack me for a while, you spent some money on those Reapers, which aren't that good against Speedlings. Maybe I can take a third and get away with it. But these Marines are moving out. They do not want that to happen. He's going to put some pressure on.
Yeah. Round of drones going up right now for DongRaeGu. Baneling Nest as well. Probably going to want to produce some more Speedlings after that. But it is a little bit of a fake push by MMA. He does pull back.
Yeah, he's upgrading +1 for his melee attacks. What's that?
Yeah, he's kind of looking around for overlords, I'm sure, too.
Oh, yeah.
If you send one over there, there's not a lot of places they can hide.
Now, he's getting a reactor here on the factory. He's probably going to switch the starport over to that.
Yep.
And start producing medevacs, I imagine.
Yeah, and MMA, I mean, you've heard it a million times before. They call him the son of Boxer. He definitely prefers drop play. Wow, a macro hatch going up for DongRaeGu.
Whoa,
He's going to be producing a lot of units in the near future.
He's actually up to 47 drones right now.
Yeah.
Compared to the 36
He's so many
SCVs.
drones, so fast.
He actually has a larger economy than the Terran player right now. Lots and lots and lots of drones. And still very low gas. He's only got the one gas in his main. He's just been droning hardcore this whole time.
Yeah, now there's a big group of Marines coming across the bottom of the map for MVP, or for MMA rather. So that could be some cause for concern. Oh, some Zerglings hitting off.
Zerglings in there,
that is
dying.
actually terrible.
Oh no, that was huge. He just lost all of his Zerglings.
That is
so bad. He has 22 in production right now, but he needed those other 10 along with those to really hold this off. Banelings are morphing, which could help as well,
and
but they are loaded up in dropships.
And DongRaeGu needs to be so careful. He's got some Banelings now, so he's probably going to be able to handle this fairly well. Yeah, the drone not really doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, he needs to fall back from that, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And those Zerglings and Banelings trying to give chase to make sure they're there wherever those medevacs land. Queens not able to get there in time, and the Marines dropping out. Oh, nice micro picking up most of the Marines, but dropping some to bait down the Banelings.
And looks like he's going to heal up those Marines for a second there. DongRaeGu getting his lair, getting some gas. So far it's been just Speedlings, and
that is actually a lot of Speedlings.
DongRaeGu, he might catch a lot of these Marines. Whoa, the medevacs not picking them up.
Loses all of his Marines, and actually MMA has one Marine one Marine in production. He has 10 Marines. They are falling back very, very quickly. They've actually stimmed to get back to his base because this counterattack could be deadly.
What's he going to do? It looks like he's got a bunker. He's going to be okay. Managed to grab the Reaper from the Zalnaga Tower as well, so he does still have that.
That was close.
MMA is getting siege mode, getting +1 weapons, so he's still in good shape.
And he's going to send out another drop to that third.
DongRaeGu, though, almost 20 supply ahead right now.
Yeah, he's at 60 drones, man.
Wow, DongRaeGu.
His economy is insane at the moment.
Yeah.
And so he really needs to do some damage with that drop going around the bottom.
Talk about intense macro right now. Got that macro hatch so early. Knew he would be producing a ton of units. Zergling's getting a little bit overzealous right there. But looks like he may go for the counterattack. That bunker's not going to be enough. Oh, the siege tank's getting sieged up.
No.
Not in time.
He's got no Marines back here to deal with this. The Zerglings surround the bunker.
DongRaeGu.
And everything trying to fall back. He needs to raise that depot.
Oh, more Zerglings coming in for DongRaeGu. Is it going to be enough?
Oh my
Pulling back for just a second.
Whoa.
He needs to be so careful.
This is balanced on a knife edge right now.
Yeah.
Either player could really easily get taken out if they make the wrong move. This right now, DongRaeGu has the advantage. And that drop did virtually nothing down at the bottom.
Yeah. Wow. So, DongRaeGu definitely ahead right now. MMA still keeping up, still at 100 supply.
DongRaeGu is at 70. He's at 80 drones, and he's got a macro hatch. He's got 4 hatcheries with queens.
Yeah.
He is able to pump out so many units right now. Centrifugal hooks is almost done.
And I thought Min was a macro Zerg. Look out, SCVs. Oh, why did you go out there? We told you it wasn't safe.
Oh my gosh. MMA's going to have to be so careful. He has to play defensively and protect this third and get that going somehow, or he's going to just get rolled over by massive Zerglings.
Not going to get started today.
No.
Look at that. So, Spire just finished right now for DongRaeGu as well. Oh, look at that. Picking off a lot of Marines.
He does get that down.
Yep. Now, here's the thing. 4th base already for DongRaeGu. There's a drop. There are Banelings and Zerglings there. Spire's finished. 15 mutas on the way for DongRaeGu.
As well as Flyer Carapace.
Yeah, no more drops. I would imagine for MMA, it's going to be so difficult. And DongRaeGu pulling back smartly, not getting the Banelings in. Here come more Lings right now.
Wow. Nice micro by MMA.
Yeah.
Making sure those Marines don't die. And
have to pick up those Marines, though.
Picks off the Banelings, targets them down, and then lifts up out of the way. But now the Mutalisks coming in are going to pick that off. He should turn around at least, do some damage, loses that whole medevac.
I got to say, DongRaeGu is absolutely dominating MMA right now. I am blown away by how good DongRaeGu's been playing in this team league. This is insane.
This is insane. Now, actually, oh my gosh. He actually has +2 weapons on his Zerglings already.
Yeah.
And only +1 armor just completed for, actually, let me double check that for the Marines.
Now DongRaeGu, the MMA did get up his third. Can DongRaeGu take it out though? We're gonna find out.
Oh my gosh, he's
right
trying to get a bunker.
No!
His forces are out of position. He needs to get up to that third so quickly. He's losing so many SCVs.
Not a lot. Is he gonna siege up his tanks in time? That's not a very big army. DongRaeGu smartly only dedicating a couple Zerglings to this, flying the mutas away before they take hardly any hits from the Marine. His control is so good. DongRaeGu, man, if he gets into Code A next season, we are going to be seeing a lot more of him.
Oh, losing a couple mutas here.
This may not have been the best idea, though.
Whoa, that +1 carapace is not done yet, so those mutas are still pretty vulnerable.
Yeah, that'll come in handy in a moment, though.
They are getting some SCV kills, though.
All right, drop coming in there. MMA picks it up. And a lot of mutas actually being lost by DongRaeGu right now.
Doa. DongRaeGu has 100 Zerglings.
Wow, that's a lot of Zerglings. He has 60 food ahead right now as well.
He's got 10 Banelings and 20 Mutalisks to go along with it.
Infestation Pit on the way.
He is maxed.
I wonder if we're going to see. He is maxed.
He's maxed versus 137 supply for MMA.
Yeah, this is MMA we're talking
could
about too.
crush MMA's third and take the series for his team in his next attack if he executes it properly. He is morphing.
We might see the final
ton more Banelings. Oh my god.
Very good move there.
That is an insane army. I do not know what MMA can do about this. He's got a lot of tanks.
Marines getting picked off almost one by one. Baneling getting taken out. MMA is so good about killing Banelings. And here he comes. That is a pretty scary army coming up for MMA, but not a lot of Marines.
Yeah.
He's been using a lot for drops.
If he's not sieged up when the attack happens, he's going to die.
Yeah.
He's going to die so hard to all these Banelings. He scans, so he sees it. He knows he has to siege up right now.
That's a lot of lings right there.
Oh my god, and the swarm is barreling down on the force of MMA. Mutalisks barreling, bearing down on everything. Banelings killing so much, with the bio in the back, able to hold it up, and the Mutalisks forced to run. If MMA can start taking out the economy of DongRaeGu, he might be able to get back into this. He's almost tied up the supply.
Those Marines came in at just the right time. The cavalry had arrived. This fourth base might be taken out. It's going down.
The tables have turned, and if MMA can start taking out all of these bases, he will instead secure the entire GSTL for Slayers. So much is on the line. This is so close. Either player could easily fold at a moment's notice. DongRaeGu down to 3 bases.
MMA is so smart, pulling back, not even bothering with the fourth hatchery. He knew that he would be a little bit overextended if he had continued pushing.
Yeah,
gathering up with the rest of his army.
He's low on tanks now, though, and there are a lot of Mutalisks.
Yeah, MMA, you got to give it to him. He's playing brilliantly. And down at the third base, there's a big drop down the third base of DongRaeGu.
Oh,
killing a good amount of drones.
Killed some drones, and MMA
there,
is moving into DongRaeGu's territory, sieging up his tanks on top, and a pause from DongRaeGu.
What could it possibly be right now?
Oh my god!
What a moment for a pause.
A pause in like the most crucial moment of the most crucial game of the Team League. We're going to find out in just a moment what is happening here. But let's give you guys a few stats so you can see what kind of... I'm sorry, my voice is totally dying. I've been screaming for the last 2 days. Casting 4 days straight. We'll do that to you.
All right.
DongRaeGu, even though he just lost his third, he just got the fourth up. So if he can drone that back up, he can get his economy going again. He is also still ahead in supply.
A key on his keyboard.
Man, he's got so much APM, he broke his keyboard. That's hardcore.
Do a little bit of emergency surgery here in the studio.
So DongRaeGu, even though he just lost that base, he's still ahead in supply. He's almost maxed. MMA has only 155 supply.
I know.
But
MMA's army caught up so much.
MMA's army is scary, and he's at a good position right outside of DongRaeGu's natural.
This is a mechanical keyboard, so there are little switches in each key, and once in a great while, one of those switches can get damaged. Now, you can repair a keyboard, but you can't do it right there. I mean, it's usually not as simple as pulling out one and pulling it another. There's like little springs in there, sometimes little latches. So this could actually be really big. If he has to switch keyboards and it's one he's not used to, that could give him a significant disadvantage in a huge game.
Oh, man.
I can't believe it. Wow. Look at that, fans.
Oh, my gosh.
You could hear a pin drop in the studio right now if we weren't talking. If the Korean commentators weren't talking.
This game.
This is so tense.
It's balanced on a knife's edge. It seriously could go either way. If MMA, he's got a good position right outside DongRaeGu's natural. He could easily use that to go in and kill the natural expansion and pretty much secure the game.
Yeah.
Or he could get surrounded by the superior-sized army of DongRaeGu.
Yep.
And if he loses that army, his third will get counterattacked, and DongRaeGu could easily take the game as well.
Yeah,
it
this
is going to
could
come
go
down
either way. And
it could come down to the battle that is going to happen moments after this
DongRaeGu was so far ahead, but MMA is so good. Those Marines in that fight getting there just in the nick of time. I thought MMA was done.
He almost died a couple times.
He had nothing in that army. Those Marines showed up. You saw the great concave. He split them right at the last second.
Yeah.
Beautiful play from both players right now. This is one of the best games of StarCraft 2 I have ever seen, and it's not over yet.
I told you it'd be epic.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, and
wow.
Those Marines came in. He lost all of his tanks. That was kind of crucial, too. That actually, hold that thought. The game is going to get back underway in just a moment.
We're going to get back into it.
Continuing to mount his forces.
The game is going right now. We need to switch over to the game right now. All right.
The ramp there, and fungal growths are out now as well, by the way. He has 3 infestors. He only has 2 fungals left, though, on those infestors.
Yep. Now keep in mind, DongRaeGu's second and third bases are not connected with creep right now. That doesn't matter a whole lot because the units are so quick, but it does slow them down ever so slightly, and every millisecond counts. Can't state that enough. DongRaeGu, though, close to maxed again. MMA continuing to macro. Hive on the way for DongRaeGu. And that about catches us up to where we're at in this game.
Critically, he only has 4 tanks.
Yep.
So he's not going to be able to blow up quite as many banelings as he was in that earlier battle.
MMA's army, you can tell it's still very small. That fourth base denied.
Infestor's caught out of position.
Oh, no. This could be huge if he takes out some of those
He
infestors.
takes one out.
Going down.
But he gets fungals off to stop them.
Yeah.
And
the hatchery goes down, the 4th hatchery.
Oh, wow. Nice drop by MMA. And
here
MMA, he doesn't care that all of his Marines have been fungled. He is barreling up. There's a huge Zerg army. Oh, he does not want to engage that right now. He has no health. He has no health on those Marines from those fungals.
No. And here comes DongRaeGu. Is it enough?
He's pinned against the wall. DongRaeGu obliterating MMA's army.
Look at that.
Absolutely slaughtering him. The reinforcements coming down.
Only Mutas. MMA's producing so many Marines right now. DongRaeGu needs to pull back again.
Whoa.
And again, punches traded. And MMA comes ever closer to getting close to the supply of DongRaeGu. Here comes the Marines. Oh, no!
Nice banelings landing on everything. He's dodging back.
This time,
the Mutalists are going to be able to clean that up.
MMA may have gotten a little bit too aggressive with this push here. The tanks are going to be taken out. And MMA again needs to go back on the defensive.
Oh my gosh. Now MMA is going to float this out and take the gold. So even though DongRaeGu has pretty much secured that 4th in the bottom,
the upgrades,
if he takes the gold, MMA will actually still be ahead.
The upgrades for the bio are so good right now for MMA.
Oh, yeah.
He's working on +3 armor because he already has +3 weapons.
+3 weapons, which is doing so well against the only +1 armor of the Mutalisks.
Yep.
And the Zerglings as well. Let me see if I can find one. Are at +1 armor. So those Marines are doing so much damage to all the Zerg units right now.
If he can hold the gold, that is what he needs to win this game right now.
He is
stimming in. The Mutas can't do anything.
He is going for the gold base and going for the gold medal in the GSL for Slayers.
Yeah, and DongRaeGu, his macro was so good, but he's been denied that 4th and 5th base so many times that his macro has suffered for it. Another large army for DongRaeGu, but is it going to be what it takes? That planetary is going to be finished in time.
Planetary is almost done, yeah.
I can't believe this, Mole Trap. This is so tense right now.
Wow.
The Mutas are going to catch the drop too.
Oh no, the drop.
Yep, that drop, and the medevac is going to get taken out.
Oh, he's been doing so well with drops thus far, but the Mutalists are in position. Unfortunately, MMA not in a position to take advantage of that. Just
gold
chilling
base
by that gold.
It's going to be so hard for DongRaeGu to take.
Yeah.
MMA.
Tanks, turrets, planetary fortress, Marines.
MMA, look at that. Continuing to try to keep control of the Zelnaga towers. so
Oh
good.
no!
It's amazing. Losing
Tank's
a
getting
tank
picked
there.
off. He only has 7 tanks, which is not a lot in this kind of
And here
situation.
comes the
He needs
drop.
every one of them.
This may do some damage.
Oh, he's dropping.
DongRaeGu's army leaving
bottom.
as the
Oh.
Marines come in.
Exact wrong moment.
Stimming
There's
in.
a lot of drones there.
Every drone killed is so important. He's going for the hatchery, though. Is it going to be enough?
Oh,
Marines
the
doing
Marines
so
gonna-
much damage.
Mulus trying to save things. Are they going to get him in
he's
time?
not gonna get it.
Yes.
Medevac going down. MMA moving out across the map. This may not be the best idea. That is a small army. I believe that DongRaeGu can crush it.
God.
Oh, yeah, easily.
He's got a lot of
so
stuff there.
risky by MMA right now. Dropping again, though. Keeping DongRaeGu on his toes.
Yeah, and
Great
DongRaeGu
Aspire.
is maxed though. MMA is not maxed, so he really can't afford this, but he's dropping a huge amount of units to the top.
A mass drop.
But at
He's
the
gonna lose
bottom,
those units.
he might lose that half of his army.
Sieging up.
Bungle
Look
on
up, Bungle's
everything! Bungle on everything! The Mulus forced to fall back though from the firepower of those highly upgraded Marines,
Oh,
but he's
he's
going
gonna
for
go.
a counterattack.
He's going to go for the gold base. The tanks are not sieged up.
Mainly's crashing into the planetary. Can the
Oh,
Mulus
wow.
finish off? Turrets and Vikings
He
driving
denies
the
it.
Mulus off!
Somehow.
And
Oh.
MMA has just taken the supply lead for the first time in this game. Lost it for a moment as
It's
well.
so
but
close though
so
right now.
close right now.
4 Broodlords on the way for
Oh.
DongRaeGu.
Broodlords are in production. Those can
Oh, why did
easily...
he pick up the Marines? Oh, he didn't want to get shot.
Mulus barely driven back.
DongRaeGu has lost nearly all his mutas. He's down to a couple Zerglings. MMA ahead by 20 supply. I can't believe it.
But the Broodlords have just popped, and MMA is forced to fall back. He did his damage. He took out the fifth rather, and held his own.
MMA is getting +3 vehicle weapons right
Oh
now.
my goodness, those tanks are going to do so
The upgrades.
much damage.
are
The
amazing,
upgrades are
Voltrap.
doing really well.
Wow.
The Broodlords are only at 1-0. They have no attack upgrades.
Oh,
They have
wow.
only 1 carapace.
Look at that. Nobody's taking that gold base. I don't care if you put MC, Marine, King, MVP, everyone together on this map at the same time. Throw an Idra there as well. Why not? That gold base is so secure with all those tanks. DongRaeGu, he is on the ropes right now.
MMA is up 180 to 144 supply.
Yeah.
He has been on the back foot with a lower army count the entire time.
Yeah.
Now he's got almost max. He can take his 5th base and hold the gold and max out and make a push, and I'm not sure if he's going to be able to stop that push, Noah.
It's going to be so huge. He needs to make sure that he has tank siege up. That's the big thing. DongRaeGu gathering a little bit outside the gold base. I can see on the mini-map, but not going to do it. More drops coming out. That medevac is such low health. The Marines need to make a last stand here. That is going to be the end of that group. But so many great drops from MMA. Another one in the main. Gets cleaned up. But somehow he keeps doing it. Here he comes, taking out some
And
creep
this might be
tumors.
it. MMA, he's not ready to make his final push yet.
No.
He's still going to chill back, make
No.
sure he's completely maxed, make sure he protects his bases and has some money in the bank.
That's
and
right.
he's actually, he's so far ahead, he's getting building armor for his planetary fortress and high-sec auto-tracking for his turrets.
Wow, MMA taking the 12 o'clock base as well. He is on 5 bases to the 4 or so of DongRaeGu. The mutas doing a little bit of damage there. Another drop from MMA, may be able to clean this up, but he
And
flies it away. Doesn't want to
The
lose
mutas are
the mutas.
distracted by the SCVs, the free
He's got
SCV
Vikings
kills.
up for the Broodlords. MMA is so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, he's got Vikings. He had them before the Broodlords did.
Yeah.
And I'm not even sure what happened to those Broodlords earlier, actually. I don't know where they went.
Yep, they're flying around the map. There they are right now.
Oh, okay, there they
MMA
are.
moving in at the bottom of the map. If he can again deny the 4th and 5th, I don't think DongRaeGu can take too much more of this.
His tanks are stacked back in portions. They're in perfect position.
Yep.
This is an excellent point of jumping off. He actually moves all of his
Unsieging.
tanks.
He's going
But-
to try another drop, and there's another drop at the main. Mutas are distracted. MMA right now down at the bottom of the map.
Oh, he needs
is
those mutas at the
elevatoring.
bottom. He needs those mutas at the bottom. Tanks sieged up on the low ground. He's going to try and take out that 5th one more time with Marines. Scans and sees that army.
That hatchery is going down. DongRaeGu needed that.
Oh my
If
goodness.
he can take the 4th base, that is going to be a bungle on the Vikings.
Oh, nice bungle.
Great job taking out the Vikings.
Oh, the Beetle is cleaning up the
Wow.
Vikings. Bungle on the Marines as well.
These
There's still a lot of
Broodlords.
tanks. But if he loses those Marines, there's nothing else
Oh, no.
on the
Here
in the
comes
air.
DongRaeGu.
And he's going to come in and crush
Is
the
it gonna
tanks
be enough?
with Zerglings
No,
and
so many
Terrans.
tanks.
Oh my god.
Vikings taking down the last Broodlords.
Oh. One more
Oh
Broodlord
wow,
left.
their armies are so even. Look at that, only Vikings left for MMA. Marines finally coming in.
MMA has a little bit better production. He's actually up to 150 supply. DongRaeGu at 100.
Pulling ahead.
DongRaeGu somehow just does not have the economy after losing all these bases and drones to keep up with MMA and his fuels and his 5 bases. MMA establishing position again.
Oh, and look at this. The mute is enough to kill the Vikings, I think. One of those Vikings slow low. He could make more brood looks, but DongRaeGu, the income is so low right now for DongRaeGu. MMA, I think he's about to wrap this up. Here comes the mule.
Dropping drones on the 4th base, saying that I have control of the territory.